Hello ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. I'm Lamar Haven. Welcome back to Ogre Battle 64. So it's off to the Blue Basilica, but I wanted to do this on the world map just to remind you, if you want to go to Patia first, do so if you're a low chaos frame run. If you're not, then it doesn't matter. But Blue Basilica is ours. We will go to Patia next. But for now, Scene 31, Insanity. So this map has a lot of hidden items that I have specifically noted as wanting. So we're going to be doing a lot of running around. Winia, capital of Palatinus. The revolutionary army has breached our front and is now advancing on us. It's only a matter of time before they arrive. King Procus the Mad. They never give up, and you knights are pathetic. What do you think you're doing? Have you lost your pride? That was odd. What on earth? What's going on here? Oh my. Yumil! Yeah, step aside, little paladin. You don't want to get hurt. Whoa. Okay, so walking's too good for you guys? Yumil! Father, I'm glad to see you again. What are you doing at a time like this? Who are they? I discovered the secret behind my birth, my destiny. I know why the color of my hair and my eyes are different from yours. And I now have the power. Father, you must obey me. I will lead this kingdom. Yumil, enough of that! I don't know what power you attained, but I hold the ultimate power. I have the power of a god. You don't even have proof that you're an Auric, a member of the royal family. You took your mother's life. Never thought of you as my child. What are you waiting for? Kill him! Oh, that was a mistake. He just disappeared. You didn't kill him. You disintegrated him. These are my knights. The Knights of Donica. Donica! Knights of Donica. Do you finally realize, Father, what my power is? Will you assist me with my divine plan? Oh, that is such a very bad sign. All around bad signs. Like gigantic signs in the middle of the road that you have to run into. This is the current situation. Keep it in mind. The current situation is we're all fucked! I'll keep my composure. I'll be fine. Let's get started. We'll use Fort Rugni in the east as our base of operations. We'll march on Castle Envari, 2 days west of Fort Rugni. Our goal is to capture the castle. No, it's to liberate it. Our scouts have seen enemy scouts in the area. I'm worried that we don't know who we're fighting against. There are sightings of monsters, as well as soldiers for both the Central Division and Lotus. The sightings are unconfirmed, but we should still exercise caution. Alright, so that's the way it looks for now. Oops, no, I don't want to repeat. I keep forgetting that I have to use the joystick for everything because for some reason on my completely legal Nintendo 64 controller it doesn't detect the D-pad. Once a man has been consumed by the darkness, regardless of who they once were, they all fight together. Brigade of Radiant Cross, Central Division soldiers, be prepared for any attack. functionally, for us, it doesn't matter that the Central Division and the Brigade of Radiant Cross have combined forces. Because from a gameplay standpoint, their units weren't terribly different, except for the Brigade of Radiant Cross occasionally used Templars, and had some specific strategies. So basically we're fighting the Brigade of Radiant Cross from a functional standpoint that we see. From a story standpoint, this is significant, though. Purg. Who do I have that fits that alignment? Morris, I think you might be it. Oh, yep. You're the closest, and you might not even make it. What's down here? Pavia, and you're the only one who fits that, so Morris, you'll have to go south. I may have to lighten up and actually capture some towns once in a while from here on, because everybody's alignments are just so extreme at this point that it doesn't really matter. But I'll go ahead. Actually, Wind, I'll have to fall behind. I'm just gonna have to send Troy, I think. Oh, let me double check. Fort Rugny is not store or witch den. That's our witch's den, so that's where we're gonna have to send the ladies. So, ladies, I'm gonna send you down. I've come to the conclusion, pretty much, that they have to be alive at some point during the mission and then die. So, yeah. Bolt, you'll come up north. And actually, my unit might be the best for liberating that town. I might be the closest to 60. Alignment, that is. Vega, you'll head south. Leia, you'll go south. Kodro, hang out in the forest. Ankaseth, come west. Alright, and anybody who doesn't move, I will move after all that. So that's Troy. I'll send you south. Wind, I'm sending you west. Because I need another chaotic unit that way. Okay, so we should be good. So who are we dealing with? A Paladin! Gordon. Oh my. And he has a Satros with him, Miguel. Alright, that should be good. Morris is going to be the one in front, so he'll be able to handle the Paladin. And I'll send Leia and Vega right behind. Alright, who are we dealing with here? Winter the Beastmaster with 2 Griffins. So, pretty much a completely neutral party. Get away from him, Kodro. I don't want you to fight. You have more than enough XP. Why do you cooperate with these monsters? Wake up! Kill. Kill them all! It's no use. He's fallen to the darkness. Damn it. Alright. If there's no way to save them, then we go through them. Yow. Darn you! Combine your spells! Combine! Ooh dear. And now for the violence. Eh, we're fine. That's one Paladin dead. That's a Satros dead, so the alignment should be null at this point. And now we should be solid. Yep, between Morris and our Lich, that's more than enough damage to take out one last knight. Woohoo! Everything went as planned. Morris is really good at just cleaning out a unit in one full round. Bow of Tundra. Alright, so I'm trying to remember Fort Rugny. One of my notes say an item is near Fort Rugny. Oh, Hank Seth, keep moving. Bolt. Go say hi. I want to try and get 2 more Angel Knights in this playthrough. So yes, I'm still doing the thing with Jessica's group. But once I get those 2 Angel Knights, or maybe if it takes too long and I don't manage to get them, then I'm gonna go ahead and say screw it and make an actual unit out of that group. One that's going to be useful. I've got more than enough spare characters to make a good unit. Oh, and that didn't work at all. I promise it's a really, really good skill. Oof, just look at them drop. So I think Jihad, it may be considered a physical skill as opposed to a magical, which is really weird, but apparently true. Oh, come on! That's the unupgraded one, and you can't manage to get hits in. What's wrong with you guys? Disappointed in you, Bolt. You should have cleared out the entire unit. Now, well, keep chasing. Whereas Morris is here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and he ran out of bubblegum, and he's almost out of ass. Owie! You know, that's a little redundant. 3 Dragon Masters in a group with 1 dragon. You blocked the attack! Well done! Paralyzed both of them. Lame. They just refuse to combine their magic. They just keep targeting the wrong people. It's so weird. Alright, we should still win this fight. Because they're out of attacks and we did way more damage. Good. Because Morris's unit needs to liberate that town and rest. Hopefully liberate the town. They might be too chaotic at this point. Come on. Liberated Pavia. Well done. Let's see what's going on inside Pavia. And I'm checking my notes in case there's anything I need to see around here. No, Clamona is the big one. A while back, some foreigners passed through here. They were a unit of knights heading westward. I'm thinking they were sent by Zenobia to find out what's going on in Lotus. Oh, well. We've got them already. Destin and all them, they're in our group now. So, yay us. Alright, what's ahead of us? Kobigo. So I need someone who's just slightly not too lawful. Jessica. Why don't we get some people revived, shall we? Yes, I need your skills. Yes, people need to be revived. Blah, 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 blah. That's 1. And Tia. Yes, yes. Reviving someone is roughly the cost of training an entire unit. So, if you're short on Goth, this strategy isn't going to help you very much. You're going to have a lot of people die and be brought back and blah blah blah. Alright, so these people need to rest. Because they now have 2 people at 1 health. So that means they're obviously not going to chase that Dragon Master unit. You know who is going to chase that Dragon Master unit? Vega. This is Clamona, isn't it? No, that's Kobigo. Are you Clamona? Nope. No? Gosh darn it. Let me check. Want to see Clamona. There's Clamona, and it's the shop. Alright, so obviously, flying unit there I need to start worrying about at some point. Because if he has a clean path right into my base, as is. Speaking of, let's move you there, just in case. Good Bolt. Good job chasing him down. And it seems a Satros unit is guarding that town that I'm headed to. Shouldn't be a problem. Come on, Jihad. Hit for harder than you have been. Darn it! I know that skill is a lot more powerful than this. I don't know why it's dealing so little damage. Are they just really resistant to Virtue? Because that seems odd. I don't think a Griffin is. And dead. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that where I keep pulling the Angel Knights from is from units that are under-leveled. Duh. They're probably just they probably just need some more levels to catch up with everybody. That's probably the reason why their damage is so low. Alright, well, let's charge forward. And we've got a Templar unit heading for the south. We should be able to handle that pretty easily. And this is a much more manageable unit comp. There we go. Ha ha ha. No more gigantic dragons breathing paralysis magic into our faces. Oh no. Is that your final answer? Looks like. And a beautiful win for Vega. And we found an evil axe. Cool. Head into the stronghold. Troy, I want you to go after that unit because I want you to gain some negative... I need you to gain some chaos alignment. And I apologize if you hear any of the... It sounds like a weeder or something in the background. I've got neighbors doing chores and stuff because it's 11 o'clock on a Saturday. Oh no, what would I do? You're all so scary. Yeah, not so much. My unit's a little overpowered at this point. What can I say? Honestly, if you're not like me and you're not like specifically handicapping yourself by almost never using specific units, if this happens, you might be better served rearranging characters in units. Like, obviously I have other paladins. I could switch that paladin and my paladin, and all of a sudden the level is more balanced. I could switch my swordmaster and another swordmaster. All of a sudden my unit's more balanced. Don't be as rigid as I am in your unit comps if you don't need to be. Perg has been liberated! Well done! I didn't expect to actually liberate. Cool. The Blue Basilica River enriches this land. It is the most beautiful river in Palatinus. It is our source of life. Well, I mean, that's the history they always teach you, isn't it? Almost all societies in history have spawned from rivers or fertile lands, which were fertile because of rivers. Because back then they didn't know how to make the lands fertile otherwise. As opposed to the Valley of California, which is a well-irrigated desert. Alright, well that's... it seems like every single time I fight a unit, if their leader is exposed, he's dead in one round. Because it's just pure focus fire. Like I keep saying, it's just the most efficient way to target that an attack weakest. But attack weakest is often not as efficient as attack leader, just by virtue of the AI not paying as close to attention to attack weakest as it would attack leader for some reason. Plus, the leader is often centralized in a unit, so it's much easier to target them in general than attack weakest, which just focuses on whoever has the lowest hit points. Alright. I think I'm going to just have you move on. And I will put Leia on the way. And since that unit's too weak, Jessica's unit, no way. Why do I want Jessica's unit to heal? What is wrong with me? No, them being at 1 health was amazing. That was a great thing. Why did I ruin a good thing? What is wrong with me? Ugh. Morris. Keep going, and I'll have Vega clean up crew them. Hold on. Wind. I want you to meet that flying unit. Bolt needs rest, and so does Ankaseth. Then I'll send Ankaseth to the north. In the meantime, Wind... I think you're in a good enough position to just target the unit directly. There we go. Owie. My turn. Quit. Ah, combine! Come on! What is with you casters this round? We're not going to get much longer in the game where we get to combine magics very often. Soon it's not going to be possible. Ow. Don't crit me either. That's not nice. Come on! They're underperforming. Wind, I know you better than this. Fine. Of course. Because why not? Alright, well, it did enough. Push them back. They'll be too scared to do anything to us. Oh, right. Push them into a river, even though they're flying. I keep forgetting that. That's one of those mechanics that doesn't get stuck in my head right. Ow! Aznable. I was trying to remember that character's name. That's Aznable. He should be a Black Knight, but he's not, because... game. And whip it good? Miss, of course. Now you two have no excuse but to combine magic. Although they didn't before either. So, whatever. Alright, so now this unit needs a lot of rest. Sword Emblem. Cool. Probably never gonna use it. Alright. Let's give Ankaseth some more time to rest. And Troy found Axe of Worm, which is one of the things that I wanted to find. Because it sounds cool. That's really... I hate to admit this, but that's literally what I look for when I'm looking at the item list. I'm like, that's an item I don't recognize, and it sounds cool. I'll add it to my list of things to find. Okay. Ankaseth, you go ahead and meet him on the battlefield. Obviously, North is getting a lot of attention right now because they're so far ahead. Oh look, an Ogre. 2 Goblins. And a Knight Templar. Jihad! Boom! That's more like it. That's the damage I like to see. And notice how I'm ignoring the Ogre entirely. There's a reason for that. Although now it would be far more efficient if I didn't ignore the Ogre and I went for the other mobs. Almost did it perfectly. Because Jihad was going to finish off that Goblin in the corner. But whatever. And now for everyone's extra attack. Man, we managed to finish off an Ogre. And we weren't even, like, really focus firing the Ogre all that hard. That's pretty impressive. Ankaseth's unit just knock people right the hell out. Okay, go back and rest. Actually, Ankaseth, you're rested up enough. You can go there. Everybody else is just charging us. Wow. I'm trying to figure out a way to get Jessica's unit killed. And that sounds awful of me. Okay, this will be more than enough power to take you guys out. So I'm looking for an Angel Knight for my unit. And there's definitely one other unit. It's possibly Vega's? Possibly Vega's. But then I'm good. I don't need any more Angel Knights. In fact, I don't think I have any more of their equipment anyway. So I think 4 is my max. Oh no. Whatever will I do? Slice and dice. That mostly. Still got 65 experience. So obviously they're catching up to my level finally. That's right. I just said they're getting on my level. Yeah. Wind, are you still hurt? Not in so much that an item wouldn't be efficient. Let's just heal you up. And then let's send you out to say hi. Darn it! Ran into me first. I still don't want to get all the experience. Wait! You guys are still after us? Boy, that's a dumb idea. And a heal? Nope, too much damage. Ding! Going even further, Ed. Balmug. I wonder what a Balmug is. And Word of Pain, which I almost ignore. No, this is bad. This is bad. I'm gonna have to run. Which is never good when you're on top of a stronghold. Having to say, I have to run from this fight. Actually, let me see if I can. I can. I'm gonna risk it. Let's go with the wind. No, that is not the target I want you on. Curse you, Zapdos. Why didn't the Ogre get an attack? The Ogre was supposed to get an attack. Did I miscount? Nope, didn't miscount. Looks like I have someone I need to revive. Darn it. That was a mistake. I should have ran. But I was expecting my Pedra to actually be useful. How silly of me. Alright. Oops, not what I meant to do. Vega! No! Vega! Go! Alright, Bolt, you take the lead. No, I want you to go after Velner, then. Don't go after a debit card, that'd be silly. And Jihad. Boosh! Yeah, everything is going fine. These ogres aren't nearly as dangerous as they make themselves out to be. And why did it hit so much harder? Does Jihad do damage based on how much damage they've already taken or something? Because nothing I read said it does. But just by moving that guy into the middle row and him taking some damage, he took a heck of a lot more damage from the Jihad attack than he would have before. And that's unusual. Huh. I'll do some reading this in between episodes, see if anything comes up. Alright, Jessica. Go after that unit. Because I believe in you. Despleme. Oh, I need wind for that. Or Kodro. Kodro can do it. I'll start sending Kodro up. Kodro! Come on, work with me here! And cleanup crew. Time for some murder. It didn't power her down. That's weird. She didn't guard it. Does it just have a chance to fail? Because I've never seen that before. I'm used to big dramatic magic attacks and hitting people for tons of damage. I go to Vega's unit and I'm like, yeah, this is underwhelming. She's only dealing 50 damage in one attack. I mean, come on, it's not 65. You're doing fine, Vega. I'm teasing you. You're amazing. And only one more character in that unit to kill.